All right, this weekend we're at Windrock Park in Oliver, Tennessee. We're about to have some fun. Stick around. Hey, good morning, guys. We are down here at Windrock today. It's middle of November. A little bit chilly this morning. I can see my breath. So we are gonna go wheeling. I've been trying to get down to Windrock all season and I just haven't made it down here, but Bob said that they were coming down to do some wheeling. We hauled his buggy down here with mine yesterday. It's up there in front, you can probably see it. We're gonna have some fun. I'm looking forward to wheeling with this new group over here. Bob knows these guys and said, hey, let's go wheeling in Tennessee. I said, oh, that's awesome because it's gonna be 70 degrees down there. Not right this second, but it's gonna warm up in a little while. So. That was awesome. Well, you never know what's going to happen in a trail. I lost 2 motor mount bolts on the bottom portion of my LS block, and I could tell that the engine was rocking a little more than normal. So I hopped out of the trail, shot down to the local handyman store, and bought me a tap so that I could make this hole the next size bigger, and an assortment of bolts. So I've got a couple different lengths to try, but I just drilled it out and tapped the 2 holes. I got some thread locker I'm going to put on these things, and I'm going to put two new bolts in the bottom and eliminate this thing from moving around. Checked all the other bolts, a couple of them were loose, so snugging things up. I guess I will add that to the maintenance routine to check, but sometimes you just gotta pause and fix things. You know, you try to do it at the shop, but doesn't always work out. So get this thing fixed up and get back into the trail and either meet up with those guys, or if they're heading back this way, then we'll pause and eat dinner and head back to the trailhead tomorrow. So doesn't always go your way, but you got to get it fixed up and keep moving forward. All right, had a super fun day wheeling. Did a couple repairs, ran into town and stuff, got some things done over there, and we made some dinner. Had some deer steaks and some rice and some asparagus. So that was really good. I should have taken a picture of it for you, but I am going to clean up around here and probably get some rest. We got a couple more people joining the group tomorrow, and then we'll be hitting the trail. So we'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's Saturday morning. We're getting some maintenance items knocked out. I just actually changed a fuel pump on mine. It was acting a little funny, and I don't want it to cause me any problems out on the trail. So I grabbed the one out of my job box, swapped it in there. She's purring now. Bob's swapping in some fresh propane tanks for today. And those guys down there changing a link bolt. So a little bit of everything going on this morning. Getting ready to go hit the trail. It's nice and warm. A little busier around here on a Saturday. We're ready to go have some fun.
Oh, my other buggy for sure knows. This buggy, I can just, like, it's right there. It's all.
Now we try to pull start, but it's locked up, unfortunately. We're into some deep shit right here. I don't know what's going on, but this ain't the trail we like. Trail. We're gonna take a look at this thing and see what we got to do to make it to the top. Look like fun. Well, this trail's proven to be one heck of a challenge. These guys are fighting the battle to get to the top. It's super fun to watch. I'm awaiting my turn, and I have a feeling there's going to be some winches out here in no time. We'll see what happens. Turn that rear and hook that rock.
Turn your rear down there.
I don't know, it's sketchy either way. Things are getting pretty wild over here. There's so much action and happening on 3 different sections of this hill. I couldn't even record it all if I wanted to, but it's awesome to see. I wish you guys were here. So far, nobody's had any luck. Had a couple issues up top. Winches are out. Bob's turn now. We'll see how far he can make it and which line he wants to choose, because none of them seem good.
It does.
Colin, you got to take a lesson from that.
That was legit.